How do weekly spikes work in fantasy football best ball leagues? Imagine a player who suddenly explodes for a huge game, scoring more points than usual and making a big difference in your team's total. That's what we call a weekly spike. In best ball leagues, these spike weeks are the secret sauce to winning. Unlike traditional leagues, you do not set your lineup every week. Instead, your team is locked in after the draft, and the system automatically picks your highest scoring players each week. So, players who can have occasional big games become extremely valuable. Best ball leagues reward players who have high ceilings and the ability to produce big point totals in 1 week. Think of a wide receiver who scores a long touchdown or a running back who breaks a long run for a touchdown. These are the players who can turn a quiet week into a huge scoring week. Quarterbacks who throw multiple touchdown passes or tight ends who catch a few long passes also contribute to spike weeks. When drafting for best ball, managers focus on players with the potential for these big weeks. They often pick players who might be inconsistent but have the ability to deliver massive points when everything clicks. This is different from redraft leagues, where consistency and a steady floor matter more because you have to choose your lineup each week. Another strategy that works well with spike weeks is stacking. Stacking means pairing a quarterback with his favorite pass catchers. If the quarterback has a big game, the receivers often do too, increasing the chance of multiple players having spike weeks at the same time. Since best ball leagues have large benches, you can draft multiple players from the same team and hope for those explosive weeks to happen more often. In the end, weekly spikes are what drive your team's success in best ball leagues. The goal is to draft players who can deliver those big, game-changing performances. By focusing on high upside players and stacking, you can maximize your chances of catching those explosive weeks and winning your league.